it's Lisa here, and in the podcast that Sandra and I are putting up today, she asked if I do a flip through of my December daily, the one that I had made. This one I made by myself with all of my own sort of products. So I'm going to show you what I did. I'm just trying to see if I can find my ruler to tell you exactly like the measurements of what this is. So all this is just a piece of chipboard, and I painted it all silver, and then just rounded the outside corners. I didn't round the inside corners, just these outside ones with, I think, a corner rounder, quarter rounder. So your measurements for this are 8.5 by 6.25. So again, just very simple, just put some stickers on the outside, December 2012, and then just painted it silver, a couple coats, and you can see the brush strokes on it, but that's okay, I'm good with it. Then what I did is I cut all of my inner pieces to, these are all cardstock. They're 8 inches by 6 inches. So 8 inches by 6 inches, and it's all cardstock, and then I've matted each of these pages with pattern paper. So I did kind of non-traditional colors for this particular Christmas. I chose kind of like this teal, and I'm missing an S there, but that's okay. I'll find, I think I have these letters somewhere else. I chose this kind of like teal or turquoise color, whatever you call it, this kind of like goldy yellow, which seems to be in now, some grays and reds, and I really like that color combo. So, and I did get a Christmas kit, but for the most part, I think I got the Christmas kit actually from Studio Calico, but for the most part, I used a lot of my own pattern paper. Like this is, I think it's the travel collection from Heidi Swapp, quite a bit of that. So just some doilies and stuff, and just, I pulled out a whole bunch of scraps that were in my bin. So yeah, you can just see, you know, these came in the kit, these numbers, and I just added some twine to each one of those. I tied, every one of these pages is mostly going to have a number of some sort and this twine of some sort. And more or less, some of these color combos, somehow or another, they're going to fit in, whether it's the teal, the yellow, the red, the black is kind of a touch here and there, and then the browns. So I'm just going to do a quick flip through. But again, you can just see I just did some quick little collaging and stuff, and I just more or less picked some background papers from my stash that were just kind of a neutral gray or a really light white color, or like a cream colored. Like this one, you can see it's quite a bit of a lighter white, and that way I could just do some journaling on it. So yeah, so again, if I didn't have a picture, I either took one off of the internet and just printed it out, or if I didn't have a picture at all, we had chocolates that day, so I used that. This is some newsprint that was in a collection pack. I think it was Bo Bunny, I think. So, and then some tags and, you know, just like randomness, but you can see the color tones are pretty well the same. You've got some reds, the goldy yellow, and then the teal. So I really like that color combo. And again, you can just see some light coloring in the background just to let the colors of the collection pop. And so you can see, again, just very simple, just letting each of those pages kind of take its own being. And then this should pull out. Oh, that one doesn't. Don't pull that one out. So yeah, just again, just added stickers and stamping, and then just like a lot of embellishment to it, and it's just very simple. Like I used a lot of stuff that was in this kit, so you know, it used it up. These ones have pockets in it for you know, some other additional pictures that happened on that day. And that's the reason why I kind of liked making my own, is I could make it as thick as I wanted it to be just by changing these little binder rings, which you can get from, you know, any place, any supply office supply store. So again, and then I put like no photo day, sick day. So, and then, yeah, again, just keep going. I'm going to show you in a minute here. You're going to see I'm going to run out of these little tags. So again, you can see the background stays pretty consistent to like a lighter color. And then here you can see I ran out, so I just used my Silhouette machine and I cut out very similar to these. I wanted it to be very similar to those. So, and yeah, so again, just very, very simple. And then that's the last day, and you can see I added another little piece in there. And then just again had the back piece with some chipboard and just painted it up. And you can see it's quite chunky, and it can sit on its own if I want to put it out for people to see during December. But yeah, very, very simple. Just use the stuff that you have. I would say try and find a color combo that you really, really like, and just kind of keep your bases neutral and then just add pops of color. I really like that idea. So anyway, there you have it. That's my book for December 12th or 2012. And everybody have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.